This is a website that we did for Brightmoor Church in Detroit, Michigan, and I wanted to showcase the website so that I can show you how we integrated their church database software. So in this case, it's CCB, also known as PushPay, and if you work in the church world, then I'm sure you have heard of them. So you can see here on the left, I've got kind of a desktop version, so I'll refresh it. And then on the right, I've got a mobile version so that you can kind of see what the two different screen sizes look like. So the first thing here is you can see this rotating text. This is kind of their tagline or their slogan. And then we display their service times here. What's cool with this is that they actually go live during these times. So we actually change this section during those times that they're live. So I have that here. So you can see here, this changes to We Are Live, Watch Our Sunday Experience, and then it shows the other service time on Wednesday. And then this button also changes to a Watch Live button, which is pretty neat. So that way, if people go to the website, they can see they're live and quickly click on that link and then, join the service. So scroll down here, we have a welcome video from the senior pastor and his wife. So you can click to play that. And we also have some Google reviews being pulled in. And then down here is kind of the integration with the church database. So you can see some event slides here that they want to highlight. And then right here, this list here, this is pulling in directly from their church database. So you can see the upcoming 9 events here, and I can see the full event calendar. But if I click here for the ladies prayer meeting, you can see that it pulls in the photo, it pulls in the name, it pulls in, it says they meet every week on Wednesday until September 18th. It shows the organizer. Here's a description, location, get directions. If they added a form in their church database, let's say a registration form, that would show up here as well that people can click to sign up. So, let's take a look at that here on mobile. So again, here's kind of the pastor video. Here's those event slides. And then here is that list of different events that get pulled in, which is pretty cool. So let's take a look at the event calendar, the full event calendar. So you can see here's the full event calendar. It pulls in all the different events. You can see they have lots happening on Sundays and then throughout the week or throughout the month. And then, I scroll down here, and here's one of my favorite parts about the site actually is that each page has staff at the bottom of it that you can get in touch with if you have any questions. So Esther, she's in charge of events. So, if you have any questions about events, you can simply message her here or see some info about her. So pretty neat. The next page I want to showcase is the media page. And so this is actually pulling in their videos directly from their Vimeo account. So they upload all of their sermons, all their services to Vimeo. And so they uploaded this one, and this is the title that they named it. And so this showcases the latest video in their Vimeo account. And I can scroll down and see all the other services and obviously click on one to watch it, which is pretty neat. So again, that saves them, the manual labor of uploading it to Vimeo, then going to the website and adding it to the website as well. This is all automated and done, and they don't even have to worry about logging into the website at all. So let's look at the About Us page. So the About Us page, we've got a slider here with some, pics over the years. So you can see this is a picture from 1942, which is pretty cool. And then some more historic pictures of the church. And then we display here their mission. We've got their core values here. We've got what we believe, and then we list their staff. So you can see here's their pastors, and you can click, about, so you can see it, about them. And you've also got their email here. If we scroll down, it displays even more staff. So we've got their weekend experience team. We've got their support team. And so let's look at that on mobile because the design actually changes a bit on mobile. So we'll go here. So right away, you can see here, one of my favorite things about the site, along with the staff at the bottom of every page, is these buttons. So when you're on a mobile phone, there's typically a lot of vertical scrolling. And this is just because obviously screens are a lot smaller, so fitting the content on there usually means really long web pages. So what we did was we put these buttons at the top that kind of just let the viewer know exactly what's on the page and how to get to there quicker. So on this page is the mission, core values, what we believe, staff and team. So if I click on that, that's going to bring me right down to what we believe. And so this lets me know what's on the page as well as how to get there quicker, which is really neat. So if I click staff team, it's going to bring me right down to the staff. And so again, you'll see this is displayed a bit different as well because they have so many staff. It could kind of just be endless scrolling through staff. So we thought it would be cool to have horizontal scrolling here. And you could still click on about, view about them. So this really shortens that, shortens the page on mobile and makes it a lot better for the visitor, a way better experience for people viewing it on mobile. Okay, let's look at next steps. So if I hover over next steps, you can see this cool drop down here. This displays all the different things that people can do for next steps, so water baptism, membership, etc. So if I click on one, that's going to bring me right to that section of the next steps page. So this is the page overall, and we've got these boxes here. Again, these are more for mobile, but they still work great on desktop as well. As you can see, here's water baptism. If I click sign up, that's going to bring me to a form in their church database. You have grow track, life groups, daily devotion, volunteer to serve, membership, etc. Let's look at groups, because this is one that actually integrates really well with their church database. So we'll scroll down and we've got a kind of a video from Pastor Kendall explaining what groups are, why you need to join a group, etc. And then here I can actually start to find groups. So I can choose a meeting day and then choose a department. So these are the departments that they set. So I'm going to hit life groups, and then what I'm going to do is hit search. And so this is going to refresh the page and then display all the different life groups that they offer. So I can see here's a men's life group that meets Saturday, 8:30 in the morning, online. So if I go down here, I can see this is another men's life group that meets Saturday mornings at the church. So if I click on that one, I can see more information. I can see the leader. I can view some stuff about it. And then there's a form here that I can click, and that's going to let me join the group. It's going to open in their church database, and I can fill out that form and join that group, which is pretty neat. So if I scroll down, this is going to display the different types of groups. So life groups, Bible studies, book studies, classes, etc. And then again, this is displaying the different staff that are connected to groups. So, if I have any questions about groups, or I want to maybe sign up to be a leader, I can message one of these people and get a hold of them directly without having to fill out a generic contact form on the website, for example. So now let's take a look at ministries. So again, this kind of cool drop down here displaying the different ministries. So let's go with kids. So with kids, you can see right away here's the next kid event. So this is pulling directly from the church database as well. So it's pulling the next event connected to the kids department in their church database. And we'll scroll down. So here's a welcome video from the children's pastors. And then right here is displaying all the upcoming kids events. So this is pulling directly from the church database as well. And if I click on it, I can view more details about those, which is syncing with the church database. Then here we just got some blocks with some more explanations, about kids ministry, what to expect, etc. And then here's all the staff involved, which again, I can get in touch with them right away. And then at the bottom here, we've just got a FAQ section, maybe some things that parents might be asking, some basic questions that are just answered right there. So let's take a look at another one. Let's take a look at youth. So this is very similar. All the ministry pages are very similar in layout and look and feel. As you can see the youth one, here's the next youth event. We'll scroll down. Here's kind of the welcome video from the youth pastors, and then upcoming events, which again, this is pulling from their church database. So all the upcoming youth events. And then we've got, some boxes here, and then the different staff. And then lastly, we've got their Instagram feed. So this is automatically pulling in the youth Instagram feed. And so we'll quickly look at that on mobile. So let's go here to ministries, youth. So here's the next youth event. Here's kind of all those cards again. So quick links, quick buttons. So if I want to email, call, text, view events, some videos, follow them on Instagram, Facebook, etc., I can quickly do that without having to scroll through the entire page. But let's scroll through it anyway. So we'll see here. Here's the welcome video. We've got upcoming events, pulling from your church database. Here's those cards. And then here's the staff team that you can message. And then we have their Instagram feed right here, and I can follow them on Instagram. Okay, let's maybe take a look at missions and outreach, because this one's a little unique design-wise as well. So we have missions and outreach. We have our welcome video, just like the other ministry pages. And then here we display their different mission trips. So here's the different mission trips coming up. I can learn more, and then you can actually see the closed mission trips as well. So these ones are all closed. Go down, here's some local outreach that they're involved in, so maybe some more information about what they're doing locally. Some stuff about foster care ministries, so some camps, mentoring, support and outreaches. We got some social workers and agency stuff. And then we'll go down to here, and here's a map that showcases all their different missionaries. So if I click here, if I click on North America, this displays their missionaries in North America. If I go here to Europe, this displays all the different missionaries in Europe. And then there's a click to give button right here. So if I click on that, that's going to open in their church database software, which for them is PushPay. So it's going to open in PushPay. It's going to show a giving form that's going to actually already be set to the missions fund. So people can give to missions. We scroll down, and then here's the staff that you would want to reach out to if you have questions about missions. So the final page that we'll look at is this give page here. Pretty generic give page. We have a click to give button, which again opens in their software, which is PushPay. Some information on text giving, how to give, how to give online, maybe mail a check, how to set up recurring giving. And then here you can give to their legacy foundation. And then if you have any questions, for example, you need a tax receipt, you can message one of these ladies and get the information that you need. So that's really it. If you are part of a church and looking to do a website, if you use something like CCB or a church database, CCB, PushPay, Planning Center, etc., we would love to get this integrated for you. We love working with churches.